My name is Boujmaa Guilloul. I'm from Morocco. I'm a professional windsurfer and I live in Essaouira. When I was a kid, I was very, very proactive. I needed to be outdoor and never liked to be home. My mother, she was single, raising two of us, like my brother and myself, locking us in the house not to go out. We can get lost or something like that. And we didn't like that. We really jumped out of the window to go outside in the street, and we managed to play football on the street, going fishing, and fishing has took me to a beach where I was hoping to fish something, and I ended up fishing windsurfing. I saw this tourist in the beach being stoked on some sport that I didn't know it existed or what it was. But I always had this image that that's the sport for tourists, for an elite kind of social part of the society in Morocco, that it was out of my reach. And I was like, yeah, but I still can take a piece of wood and go and float on it. And I basically went back home and I took the top of the table and I started spinning it on the shore, trying to skimboard on it and try to float on it in the ocean, trying to catch waves. It was difficult, but then I ended up renting a bodyboard from the local center in Essaouira. I hated windsurfing at the beginning because it was too heavy and too big. I was 12, I was little, I could not lift a sail and I could not go out and come back, and I gave up and I went back later, like a few months later, and since then I've been on the board forever. To be a Moroccan windsurfing is something unique. It's something that I've never seen it coming, because coming from a very modest family, I didn't picture myself in the future being a professional athlete, especially windsurfer. When I'm out in the water, the feelings I get are very strong. I'm very connected to the elements, the wind, the power of the ocean, the waves, the sun. All these things are very, I believe they are very strong. They are what humble us. Now I'm very motivated to push windsurfing in Morocco and sports in general. I hope I'll meet key people that will help me to not lose energy too early and lose faith too early. Well, I try to organize with other people events here. It's been 3 years we're doing like an international windsurfing event here that gather a lot of population, a lot of local kids and a lot of international kids and international professional athletes. We had a World Cup this year in 2018. It was the first ever in Morocco, a World Cup for women only. It was the first in the world, and it was a huge success. Even nature was happy with us. We had amazing conditions, great waves and great wind. And I hope through events we will get people to connect, people from Morocco or kids from Morocco or windsurfers or passionate sportsmen from Morocco to connect with international athletes that will actually influence their way of thinking or their way of visualizing their future. I would love to see a future generation of athletes, of professionals, of champions in this country, in Morocco and worldwide, and I wish I can be their good influence, and the one that actually hooked them into it.